Yes, welcome. The topic is about orthographic projection on the subject engineering graphics. It's applicable for students studying BE BTech first year. Look on to this object. Is a three-dimensional object. Model is shown here. The corresponding diagram is given on the marker board. Look on to this object. This will be the length of the object. The linear distance is which will have more length will corresponds to the length of the object. Is given as 110 mm, 110 mm. And this corresponds to the breadth of the object is given as 62 mm breadth of the object. And next we have to look on to the height of the object. 110 is a linear distance, length, breadth, and height is maximum height is given as 32 mm from the base edge of this object. Vertical height is 35 mm. That is, this is the height of the object. And various colors are used for better understanding purpose. There is the top surface you can see shown green in color. This is a semicircular radius, that is semicircular left and right hand side one semicircle in that is there on the top surface of the object shown green in color. This radius is given as 25 mm from the center of this small holes provided on both the sides of this given object is given as 25 mm, that is 2.5 centimeter. And so that this distance on the breadth wise of this object, this distance from here to here will be the diameter of the semicircle will be 2 times of radius. 25 plus 25 will be 50 mm. And the maximum breadth from this point to this opposite corner point will be 62 mm is given in this diagram. And moreover, the center to center, C slash C means 60 mm. C slash C means center to center is 60 mm. Of these two small holes, the center between the distance between the center is given as 60 mm. Okay, and we have to consider. And in addition, you can find this red color portion having a triangular shape on the top is given, and its length is 24 mm. From this point to this point will be 24 mm. And the overall height of this object is a maximum height given as 35 mm. Okay, and in the side one you can see small blue color portion on the right side and on the left side. Its thickness is given as 6 mm. Here 6 mm, here 6 mm, and in between you can find radius of the semicircle, 2 times of radius. Okay, 25 plus 25. So that you can adding together. Diameter of a semicircle will be 50 plus 6 blue color part, and another blue color part will be 62 mm will be the maximum breadth of the object. And now I'm going to draw the front view for this. There will be one arrow head will be given. So you look onto this any 3D dimension, 3D object, you can find one arrow head will be there that denotes the front view direction. So it is the arrow head is assumed perpendicular to the plane of projection. Okay. This is the direction of the arrowhead along the length of this object that corresponds to this position. Okay, so looking in this direction called as observer's direction, the observer can see the length of the object and can see the height of the object. The two dimensions only will be visible. Breadth cannot be seen in the front view. That is looking in this arrowhead direction called as observer's direction. I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. You can find the length and height of the object. And moreover, the green surface on the top shall be merged forming a single top edge on the right side and on the left side. So only two dimensions will be visible to the observer. That is showing the length and the height of the object is called as a front view. So draw one XY line called as a reference line using the longer scale of a drafter. And locate one point on this XY line. Let us draw the overall length is given as 110 mm. So now I'm going to draw the lower base edge of length 110 mm, that is 11 centimeter, using the longer scale of your drafter. Okay. So this line corresponds to the lower base edge, that is the bottom edge of this object. And moreover, the thickness of the yellow color part is given as 20 mm. So on the left hand side, using the vertical scale of your drafter, draw a height equal to 20 mm, that is 2 centimeter, one on the left and one on the right side. And the enclose is this inside a box. This forms This you can draw it by lighter line because some part we're going to erase it. Okay, this will be the base part. In that, the center red color portion is available. So this distance is 110 mm. So let us dimension this. Draw extension line. Draw dimension line parallel to the base edge. Provide two narrow arrowheads on the both ends of this dimension line. Write it as 110. Okay. So locate one center of this horizontal line. 110 divided by 2 will be 55 mm. So along this horizontal base edge, line divide into half. So the right side will be 55 and left side will be 55. Center you mark one point. Okay, there you draw one roughly one lighter line like this. So that this will be half of 110, right side and left side. Okay. Now the red color portion distance is given as 24 mm from this point to this point. Okay, here to here is given as 24. 24 divided by 2 will be 12 mm on both the sides. There you locate points. There you draw line, vertical line using the HB pencil. All these works are carried out by HB pencil, appears to be dark. Okay. So along the center line you can find the center of this 24 mm. Along the center of this 24 mm distance, there is a top point called vertical peak is there. Peak point is there. Total height from the base will be 35 mm. So from the base edge, mark a distance of height of 35 mm. Okay, there you locate one point. So now I'm going to join those points obtained and forming the triangular part. This triangular portion is to be constructed. So join with the base edge top surface and the topmost corner is joined. Okay. So this corresponds to the front view. That is, this is the top surface. This is the top surface shown green in color. It's merged forming a single top edge, right side and left side. Is joined with this 24 mm distance. So this forms a triangular portion, shown red in color. So remaining length you can erase it. Center you erase the part of the line. Okay. So center line also you can erase it. So this corresponds to red color portion. This yellow, another yellow. Okay. So now this 24 is to be dimensioned. This 24 is to be dimensioned. That is red color portion. That is erase this dimension line. This correction is to be done. So draw extension line for 24 mm. Draw dimension line. Then you draw one more dimension line for 110 mm. So if you use drafter scale, you will get correct diagram. That is it won't go cross, it will be erect. And you can save the time also when you use minute after for drawing orthographic projections. So write a number center of the line above the line 24 and this is 110 mm. Okay. So now I'm going to mark the height of your yellow portion is 20 mm given in the diagram. So draw extension line, draw dimension line, put a narrow arrow, shade it, and you can write the height of this base, shown yellow in color, as 20 mm. And the height of this peak point from the base edge is 35 mm. This can also be dimensioned. Draw extension line on this peak point of the triangle. Draw dimension line. Put two narrow arrows, shade it, and you can write the overall height of the object. That is, maximum height is given as 35 mm. This is that. 35 is written. Okay. So now I'm going to draw the top view. Top view can also be called as a plan. So earlier the object was placed like this. Okay. Now looking from the top. So looking from the top, the observer can see the top portions visible to him. So looking from the top, the observer can see this green surface, the small hole you can see, and this part you can see this yellow portion on the left and on the right side. Center one line is there that you can see. Okay, and this radial arc, semicircles shall be seen on the left and the right portion. Okay, so I turn the object so that you can see the breadth of the object and can see the length of the object. Only two dimensions will be visible in the top view. Top view can also be called as plan. So you can see it in the camera. The view obtained is called as a top view. Okay. So these are the portions visible to the observer looking from the top, the semicircle and another semicircle, this yellow portion, center this what is called as red color edge can be seen, top edge. Okay, so for that I am going to use a 2H pencil, draw various projection lines. Only the length and breadth will be visible in the top view. So draw extension line using 2H pencil, it's a lighter line. Okay. Then you draw, now we're going to locate the two centers of these two small holes are given. Okay. So center line you extend, already previously we were drawing located one point along this length of this object. This length will be 55 and another 55, 110 divided by 2. That point you extend, center of this 110 you extend one projection line. Okay. So now we're going to draw the top view. So roughly draw one lighter line. So lighter line one is drawn. Okay. So the distance from here to here, the line passing through the center of the two circles, two smaller holes are there on the base part of the object. So along the center line, the distance center to center distance is given as 60 mm. 60 divided by 2 will be 30 mm. So right side 30 mm, left side 30 mm, located 2 points. Okay. Okay. So this is the center of the smaller hole, one on the left, another one on the right side. Okay. With that as a reference, the smaller size hole is given as a 10 mm. So pi 10 is written. Radius will be half of the diameter. With the center as reference, using compass or pro circle, you can draw a hole of radius 5 mm. So that you will get a diameter as 10 mm. Left side and another one on the left and the right. Okay. With the same point as a reference, center as reference, using compass, draw two arcs. That is a semicircle. The center to center between the two holes is located and these works are carried out. Okay. And similarly on the left hand side, draw two semicircles, one on the left and one on the right side. Okay. So this is completed. The green portion is to be completed. At the center you can find this yellow surface. Small yellow surface seems as a rectangle that we don't know what is its linear distance, so that we will project from the previous drawn front view. So project this previous front view using 2H pencil, this edge, one on the left and one on the right side. This 24 mm gap is projected. Okay. After projecting, so now we're going to draw this red color portion, red color edge, that is this top edge seen in the top view. Looking from the top, you can see these edges. There is top edge at the peak of this rectangular portion, what is called a triangular portion. Its length is given as 62 mm. 62 divided by 2 will be 31 mm. So above this center line of this diagram, 31 mm is 3.1 centimeter. Mark a point below 31 mm. Above the center, locate a point at 31 mm, and below also same is repeated. Okay. So then using HB pencil, draw a line, horizontal line, passing through these located points. Okay. Now we can construct the center line called as a red color edge shown on this 3D object. This is the red color edge center line passing through the peak point of this front view. Okay, and the right side yellow portion forms a rectangle. This is that, and left hand side one rectangle. This linear distance is not given in the diagram. It's projected from the previous front view. Exactly front view below the top view diagram will come. That you have to understand. Okay. Then extend these two semicircles connected by HB pencil as an object line showing the edge, top edge. Similarly on the lower portion. So the view obtained is called as a top view. So let us dimension this. The center to center distance is given as a 60 mm. So draw extension line, draw dimension line. Okay, put it to narrow arrow edge, shade the arrow edge. The length of the arrow should be greater than the width of the arrow. 60 is written. 60. So next you have to draw a leader line to mark the radius of the semicircle, radius. So left hand side will do it. Release your drafter scale. Locate to an angle of 45 degree and draw this leader line. The leader line is extended, then you reset your drafter scale. Draw horizontal line at this part. So this corresponds to the radius. I'm going to mark in terms of radius. Put only one arrowhead. Shade it. From here to here is a radius of this semicircle. It is given as a R25. Okay, it's written. And the breadth of this object will be maximum breadth given as 62 mm from here to here. That corresponds to this distance. Okay, 62 mm. So let us dimension it. Left side we can dimension. Right side we already previously marked this radius. So left hand side you draw horizontal, what is called as the extension line. One on the top, another one on the bottom. So then you draw dimension line. Provide to narrow arrow, shade it. So that the dimensioning work shall be done by HB pencil, thin HB pencil lead. Writing work shall be done by HB pencil, appears to be dark. So that one who reads the diagram can be able to be clearly visible to the viewer. 62 is the maximum breadth of the object. Okay. So next I am going to draw the side view called as left side view. See, for this arrow direction, this will be the left side. So looking in this direction, observer can see the breadth of the object and can see the thickness of the base and the thickness of the peak point, P-E-A-K, peak. So earlier the object was placed like this. So this is a front view direction and this is a left side view direction. So looking in this direction, observer can see the base part of the object, breadth and height. So I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. The view obtained is called as left side view. Okay, left side view, and moreover, the top surface, yellow, what is called as green surface, will be merged forming single top edge of the base. So only breadth and height will be visible in the side view, called as left side view. Left side view shall be drawn on the right side of the front view, following first angle projection principle. So you take a protractor with this corner of this front view as reference, turn your protractor like this, locate its center, draw an angle equal to 45 degrees. Read like this: 0, 10, 20, 40, 45, put a point. Join the marked points using freehand scale. This line is called as meter line, M-I-T-R-E, used to project the side view of the object. So now you take your drafter scale, draw projectors from the previous top view using 2H pencil. The maximum breadth is projected. Okay. Then you draw vertical projector using the vertical scale of a drafter. This is maximum breadth is projected. The maximum breadth 62 is projected, and you project from the previous front view also. The top peak point is projected using 2H pencil called as projection line. So this forms a rectangle. Okay. So these will be the boundary point corners of the side view, called left side view, drawn on the right side of the front view. Okay. So then other points are also projected from the previous top view. The center line passing through the two small holes is also projected. Draw vertical projector. One by one you can do it. Okay. Then this inner, what is called a semicircle. The semicircle edges are also projected. So where this projection line intersects with the metal line, there you draw a vertical projector. So project the base thickness, 20 mm thickness. This is base edge thickness shown in grey, yellow in color. This is also projected. The center line is also projected. This is a line drawn using 2H pencils, a lighter line done by hard pencil. This first I am going to draw this yellow color portion, showing the breadth of this object. So this is that yellow portion. This is the part. So it was projected, and this forms a rectangle. This yellow portion forms a rectangle. The size of the rectangle is obtained from the previous top view. That is inner rectangle is now I am drawing. So this forms a center shown yellow in color. Base part. This is base edge. This is top edge of the base. Lower and upper. Okay. And this small blue color portion on the right side and the left side is to be marked. That is, this is at 6 mm. This is another 6 mm. This is that distance. This is at the blue color part. This is left side blue color part. The portion visible to the observer looking in this left side view have to be shaded in the 3D object. So looking in this left side view, the observer can see the base shown yellow in color plus this small blue color part, one on the right side and one on the left side. This this portion shall also be seen in the side view. This is top yellow color. Okay. And in addition, the observer can also see this top edge shown red in color. This edge, topmost edge can also be seen in the side view. Now I am going to draw this blue color part. It's traced from the previous drawn top view. So this is a small rectangle showing the blue color part and on the left side. So forms a rectangle, smaller rectangle. Okay. Next this is this blue color part and this blue color part added together forms 62 mm. So overall breadth is 62 mm that you extend, forming upper surface that is shown yellow in color. Now I am drawing the yellow portion. Okay, this completes. So don't paint like this. Here I have done using marker board. Suppose if the line goes cross, means erase that part and redraw the line using HB pencil. This is the top edge. Okay. So next, this hollow. This hollow is there along the base part of the object. Something is passing inside, not visible to the observer looking in this direction. That has to be indicated by dashed line. You trace out this previous hole size from the top view. The old edges, hollow edges is to be projected. Where it intersects with the meter line, there you draw vertical projector using 2H pencil. This line where it intersects with the base part of the object, base edge, there you draw a dashed line to show the hidden edge. Something is passing inside of diameter 10 mm. This type of line is called discontinuous line, called as a dashed line. So the right side 5 mm, left side 5 mm forms a distance equal to 10 mm. 5 plus 5 will be the radius plus radius will be diameter of the hole. Okay. It is there only on the base part of the object. So here this is the base shown yellow in color. In that portion center this hollow is there. A hole of diameter 10 mm is mentioned. Plus one more correction is to be done. This is a portion of the object. Here it was placed like this. This is a front view direction showing the length of the object and breadth of the object. Looking in this front view direction, observer cannot see the hole passing inside around the base thickness of the object. So this correction is to be done in the front view also. So looking in this direction, there is a hole is passing, not seen in the front view, but it is available. That has to be indicated by dashed line. Project its previous side view edges. where it intersects with the base edge, there you draw vertical dashed line. Now I'm going to draw it. Use HB pencil, draw discontinuous line showing the hidden edges. Yeah, it's completed. So next we will dimension this side view. Side view, you can see the base breadth of the object. Already we marked in the top view itself. So in addition, you can dimension this circular portion. What is called as a yellow color. Yellow color portion length is seen in the side view as 2 times of radius. From here to here is a 2 times of radius. It will be 50 mm. So draw extension line for this yellow color part I am doing. Next you draw one more dimension line to show the overall breadth of the object. It is shown as 62 mm. Okay. So draw extension line, dimension line, then you put 2 narrow arrows for both the dimension line. Shade it. This is or breadth of this yellow portion will be 2 times of radius, so 50, and maximum breadth is 62. That is from here to here is 62. Seen in the side view, the base thickness is 20 mm. Already we marked in the front view. Overall height is maximum height is 35. We say we need to repeat the dimension. So let us write the name of the diagram. Plus one more correction is to be done. This small hole size is to be dimensioned. Any one hole, if you mark it, that corresponds to other hole also of the same size. Release your drafter scale, set it to 45 degree. Draw leader line. Draw leader line, incline at 45 degree to mark the radius or diameter of the circle. Then you draw one horizontal line. This can be done by drafter scale itself. Provide 2 narrow arrows. Inside, if you provide, suppose if it is more congested, means you can provide outside arrow also. Here I provide inside arrow for this 10 mm. The size of the hole is, it has 2 end points. From here to here is the diameter of the circle. So I put pi, 10 is written. Okay. So and you can write the name of the diagram. Reset your drafter scale. Draw guidelines for uniform height of letters. Reset your scale, release it and rotating clockwise. Okay. So this diagram is called front view. Draw 2 guidelines for uniform height of letters. Similarly for the top view, one for the front view and another one for the side view. 2 guidelines are drawn for each diagrams. So write the front view, center of the, here you can write by caps letters. This diagram is called as front view. Another name for front view is elevation. Or you can write front view itself. This is top view. Top view can also be called as plan. And this is left side view, drawn on the right side of the front view. Follow first angle projection. Left side view. So on the right side lower part of these 3 diagrams, you can draw 2 guidelines and you can write all dimensions are in mm. Mm means millimeters unit followed. So similarly, practice for other diagrams given in your textbook or follow our channel for better explanations. Thanks for listening.